Hello traders out there in Traderland, D7 here with the weekend edition. Let's take a look at things. The markets ended on a positive note last week. Friday, the last half hour of the day, actually I'd say the last hour of the day, the markets just took off, especially the last 5 minutes. Wow, just a big pop. And here we are. We're looking at the S&P daily. We've been in this uptrend. Then I said we're making a bullish pennant type formation. And just as they should play out, we are popping to the upside. I said there was a lot of resistance here that it had to get through. And if it did, we should get up here in the 935 area pretty quick. Let me get my crosshairs here. Boom. This is 930. 935 area. And I'm seeing those numbers right here. 934, 935. And then just 930. These are going to be areas that I think that we will test. We have the 200-day moving average coming down right there that will act as resistance also, but I don't see any reason why we shouldn't get there. Yeah, we do have a high right here, and that's right at the 925 mark. And you can see that with that high. It might stall for a second, but I see it going through. These are more significant places of resistance. The MACD, we have histogram to the positive. The MACD is above the zero line, so everything looks healthy there. The question is, how high will it go? If it stops right here and then drops, you'll have your double top formation. So I'd like to see it blow through. Here's a key number for you. If we get over 950, we're off to the races. And so let's look at the weekly. This is the weekly. The weekly, we had let me get rid of that. Okay, we have a falling wedge. We broke out, got above the 20-week moving average. And then all of a sudden, we're hitting this resistance area, this 940. You can see 940 right here. We hung up at 940 here. And this is 940 is acting as resistance. This is building what's called a high base. Some people call these flying plateaus. And these are bullish formations. And we have the MACD above the zero line. Things look, fairly healthy there. We do have, it's starting to flatten out a little bit. And yeah, but all in all, still healthy. High base formation, looking for an explosion. We have this is the 50-week moving average, which would act as resistance, and that would put us about the 990 area, 990. But it needs to get up over 940, and especially over that wick right here, the 950 area. If we can get over 950 right here, if we can get over 950, that would be really, really nice if we could clear that. Now let's look at the monthly. The monthly is still this is a downtrend on the monthly. There's no bones about it. We could have another significant down leg materialize here. All this is a little bounce. Most stocks, they go, not most, well, they go down, up, down, up, down, up, or up, down. So kind of like a lightning bolt. Here we're dropping and we're up right now. The question is, when will we reverse? If you look back the last 2-3 years, June and July have been brutal, and we've come crashing down during those months. So will history play out again? Hard telling, but nonetheless, we do have what I call a nice bear pullback, and it's looking for a nice juicy place to go short on the monthly. However, we're still going up. Will it continue to go up? Maybe it can do that. It's not going to go down until it goes down. So here I'd be looking for, on the monthly pattern to get below 850. If we can get below 850, then we should be off to the races to the downside. So there we are here. I do want to look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ does act as a leading indicator, and this can show us quite a bit too. Here's the NASDAQ. Nice uptrend. We broke down. What was acting as support, here's the support line. What was acting as support is now acting as resistance, And now we're coming here to act as resistance yet again. It's going to have to get over, I would say, 1795. If we can get over 1795, that would be a really good thing. actually, if it can just get over 1785, that would be good. But it really needs to get over 1795. If so, then we could rally. But I think that's a significant area right here. I think it's going to be tough for the NASDAQ to get over 1790. I think we're going to hit, stall out, and probably drop. If we drop right here, that will give us our double top. Double top on the NASDAQ could draw the rest of the markets to the downside. So pay special attention to the NASDAQ because it's looking a lot weaker than what the S&P is looking. And we're already at the falling, declining 50-week moving average. This is a weekly chart. So we were coming down, down, down. We broke out. We run a little pullback, pop. That will act as resistance. There we are, 1795 again, resistance. So chances, chances are that's not going to break through. If I was going to, put money on it, right now I'm sitting on my hands wondering what the markets are going to do right now. So key, if we can bust through these areas, I will be going back long for a little while, as long as that will allow me to do so. But if we catch this and then drop, that's where I'll be looking to add to my shorts, because I think that we're at a real crucial area in the markets and that we are going to see a decisive move one direction or the other. So pay special attention this next week. This is the monthly on the NASDAQ breakdown. We had support, popped up. This is the falling 11 EMA. 11. This is the 11 exponential monthly moving average. So we're hitting that. So if the NASDAQ on the monthly can get below 1645, then we should be ready to just drop in the markets. So let's take a look at sectors real quick while we're here. Here I'm at Finviz, finviz.com, finviz.com, and here, let's take a look here on going back 6 months. Look how everything's in the green now. It's been a long time since we've seen a 6-month performance on the sectors in the green. But basic materials are just screaming, doing very well. Technology doing very well. Financials pulled themselves off the bottom and now rising right smack dab in the middle. But look at the 3 months. Financials at the very top. As soon as you see financials starting to waver, show weakness, that is when you need to start watching the markets for a downturn. The financials will hold up the markets and it will kill the market. So be watching that like a hawk. Basic materials still very strong. Technology, slowing down a little bit. Let's look at the monthly. I usually don't look at this, but right now because it's such a crucial area where we're at, I want to pay some attention to this. Basic materials still doing very well. Financials starting to drop a little bit. Technology starting to drop a little bit. And let's do the week. Basic materials very good. Financials, technology right there at the top for the weekly. Doesn't surprise me. Had a decent week. And then for the daily, everybody's right here in the hunt. But technology actually did the very worst. A leading indicator for the day may be. So let's see what next week holds for us. So thank you for being a part of Free Trading Videos, where the freedom to learn gives you the power to profit. And a little side note for everybody here. The chat. Thank you for being patient with us. This is a very robust chat, and there's a lot of technical things that we're having to deal with internally, how it all plays into our database and whatnot. So the chat will be up, and then you'll see it down. You'll kind of see it back and forth, but what we're doing is we're filling it out to find out how many people can get through this and without crashing it. We're trying to get where it's crash-free, but right now we're just, it's a trial and error that we're working on right now. I don't want to go with a lesser grade chat. I want to stay with a very good one that's robust, that can handle all of our needs, but we just need to get to integrate quite well. So thank you for your patience, and thank you for helping us out with this. Get into the chat and enjoy yourself. And and when it crashes and there's issues, believe you me, we know about them. So no need to let us know. We know them and we're working on them. So thanks for being a part. Until next time, we'll catch you at freetradingvideos.com.